Between vacations, errands, and everyday summer chaos, sticking to your health goals can be tough. Luckily, Thrive Market does the hard work for you. We're the online healthy grocery store that cuts out the junk ingredients and delivers high-quality groceries right to your door. From low-sugar beach snacks to organic grill night staples, no matter your health goal, we make shopping healthy a breeze. Go to thrivemarket.com/podcast for 30% off your first order and a free $60 gift.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-in and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
They say if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. At Amica Insurance, we know what matters most to you. And we work even harder to protect it, together. As a mutual insurance company, we're built for our customers and prioritize your needs. Amica, empathy is our best policy. Call 877-41-AMICA for a free coverage review.
The old adage goes, it isn't what you say, it's how you say it. Because to truly make an impact, you need to set an example. You need to take the lead. You need to adapt to whatever comes your way. And when you're that driven, you drive an equally determined vehicle, the Range Rover Sport. Blending power, poise, and performance, it was designed to make an impact. With a dynamic drive, refined comfort, and innovations like cabin air purification and active noise cancellation, the Range Rover Sport is built to be as uncompromising as you. Explore Range Rover Sport at rangerover.com/US/sport.
Ready for a healthy, stress-free back-to-school season? Thrive Market's got your back with easy, high-protein meals, brain-boosting lunchbox staples, and low-sugar snack packs. Everything to simplify your busy mornings. Their groceries are high quality and no junk. Over 1,000 sketchy ingredients restricted and all trusted by parents so you can shop worry-free. Plus, their big back-to-school sale makes it the perfect time to stock up. Go to thrivemarket.com/podcast for 30% off your first order and a free $60 gift.
Hello, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Toby.
And welcome to the Whispering Woods Haunted Edition. In this episode, we are going to...
Bhangarh Fort, Rajasthan, India.
We are, yes. We are going to India. So this is just one long story all about the fort and the spooky goings-on. Are you ready for the story?
Yes, I am.
Bhangarh Fort, Rajasthan, India, was built in 1573 during the reign of Raja Bhagwant Das and once sheltered a prosperous town. Today it stands abandoned and desolate, a place where legends speak of curses, and even the government warns visitors not to stay after sunset. The Archaeological Survey of India has posted signboards at the site strictly prohibiting entry between sunset and sunrise. By day, tourists wander its ghostly bazaars and crumbling temples. By night, according to locals, restless spirits hold sway over the darkness. Bhangarh Fort's story begins in the late 16th century. Amid the grandeur of the Mughal era, the fortress was commissioned by Raja Bhagwant Das, a powerful Kashwaha Rajput ruler of Amber, for his younger son, Madho Singh, in 1573 AD. Strategically located on a historic trade route between Delhi and Jaipur, the town of Bhangarh flourished for a time as a vibrant hub of commerce and culture. Within the protective embrace of the fort's ramparts, markets, ornate temples, and elegant palaces arose, showcasing the architectural and spiritual vitality of that age. But Bhangarh's prosperity was not to last. Historical records of its decline are murky, lending further mystery to its fate. By the late 18th century, the settlement had been abruptly abandoned. Some historians theorize that famine or drought led to Bhangarh's collapse, while others suggest it fell victim to a dynastic war or Mughal invasion. What is certain is that the once bustling town was left in ruins, its palaces and dwellings slowly crumbling into the encroaching wilderness. The abrupt abandonment of Bhangarh, with no definitive historical explanation, has only fueled the fort's legendary status as a cursed place where something went terribly wrong. Walking through the remains today, you'll find clues of both its grandeur and gloom. The fort complex is entered through massive gates, leading to a long, bizarre street of roofless stone shops. Dozens of temples dot the grounds: Gopinath, Samshwa, Mangla Devi, Hanuman, testament to Bhangarh's erstwhile sanctity. At the far end loom the remnants of the royal palace and the dancers' haveli, now reputed to be the fort's most haunted spot. As daylight fades, these ruins cast long shadows, and it's easy to imagine why generations of locals approach Bhangarh with a mix of reverence and fear. Bhangarh's fort's haunted reputation is rooted in two prevalent legends. The first tells of a holy man, Guru Balunath, who meditated on this hill long before the fort was built. According to law, the ascetic granted permission for the new town on one condition: no structure should tower above his own hut, lest its shadows fall upon his retreat. For a time the condition was honoured, but as Bhangarh prospered, the Maharaja's ambitious additions rose higher and higher, until one fateful day, the sun cast the fort's shadow over the sadhu's dwelling. The enraged hermit's curse struck Bhangarh. The thriving town was doomed to crumble, and ever since, no house built in the area has been able to keep a roof over it. Indeed, locals claim that even today, any attempt to erect a roof in the old village results in collapse, a curse that has allegedly killed people in the past. The ruins of Bhangarh's many roofless homes stand as supposed evidence of Guru Balunath's wrath, reinforcing this legend. The second and most famous legend of Bhangarh's fall centres on the beautiful princess Ratnavati. Celebrated for her grace and charm, Princess Ratnavati attracted many suitors, but unknowingly also caught the eye of a tantric, occult priest, named Singya, who practiced black magic. Determined to possess her, Singya devised a dark scheme. He enchanted a cosmetic oil, in some versions perfume, with a love spell, hoping the princess would apply it and fall under his control. Ratnavati, however, sensed something amiss. When a maid brought the enchanted oil to her, the princess refused it and hurled the bottle away. The potion splashed onto a nearby boulder, which instantly came alive with the spell's force. The rock roared down the hill and crushed the unsuspecting sorcerer. Dying unthwarted, Singya uttered a dreadful curse, that Bhangarh would meet the same fate as him, and no life in the fort would ever find happiness or peace. Folklore holds that the curse took hold swiftly. Shortly after Singya's death, tragedy struck Bhangarh. A neighbouring kingdom invaded, and a fierce battle ensued within a year of the curse. Princess Ratnavati herself is said to have been killed during this conflict, never fulfilling a prophecy that she would return to break the spell on the fort. With the royal family vanquished and its people slaughtered, Bhangarh indeed became a city of ghosts. To this day, locals insist the princess's restless spirit wanders the palace ruins, while Singya's dark shadow also lingers, ensuring the curse endures. The tale of Ratnavati and the Tantric has become the cornerstone of Bhangarh Fort's lore. Adding to Bhangarh's mystery is an official warning that visitors must leave before nightfall. At each entrance, a white ASI signboard sternly declares, "Entering the premises of Bhangarh before sunrise and after sunset is strictly prohibited." This isn't just local superstition, it's a government rule enforceable by law. Bhangarh is often touted as the only historic site in India with a legal ban on nighttime entry, a policy that instantly elevated its haunted reputation. While the ASI typically cites safety reasons, such as wild animals in the nearby tiger reserve, the unusual curfew has spurred whispers that it's also meant to protect people from the fort's spirits. After sunset, Bhangarh Fort and its vicinity become a ghost town in every sense. No villagers, guards or tourists remain within the site once the light fades. Even local shepherds and woodcutters reportedly steer clear of the area at night, heeding the age-old warnings. The nearest village, just outside the fort's limits, maintains a respectful distance. Residents say they will not approach the ruins after dark, no matter the reason. No hotels or camps exist in the immediate area, and local law insists that anyone who dares to stay inside the fort till dawn will never be seen alive again. Such dire claims are part of Bhangarh's folklore, but occasional incidents have fed the fear. In one widely told story, a group of 3 young men snuck into the fort at night to test their courage. As the night deepened, one of them fell into an open well in the darkness, badly injuring himself. His panicked friends managed to pull him out and raced off with him to find help. But as fate would have it, all 3 friends died in a road accident on the way to the hospital. A freak tragedy often attributed to the curse of Bhangarh by those who repeat the tale. Despite, or perhaps because of, these warnings, Bhangarh Fort draws thousands of visitors each year, many keen to experience its paranormal phenomena in the daylight hours. Over time, a catalogue of ghostly encounters has been associated with the fort's forlorn grounds. While exploring the roofless palace and overgrown courtyards, some visitors describe an intangible heaviness or anxiety descending on them for no apparent reason. It often starts as an uncanny feeling of being watched. A number of tourists have reported sudden bouts of dizziness, unease, or the sense that invisible eyes are following their movements through the vacant marketplace and dilapidated halls. After the sun sets, according to local belief, the real haunting begins. Villagers living nearby claim that at midnight, mysterious sounds carry on the wind from within the locked fort. Disembodied music and laughter, women singing or bangles echoing from the dancers' quarters, and even blood-curdling screams. Apparitions have also become part of the lore. The most commonly cited is a spectral woman in a flowing sari, sometimes glimpsed gliding through the ruins. Many believe this to be Princess Ratnavati's restless spirit, forever mourning her lost kingdom. Others speak of a dark, ghostly figure with a malevolent presence, thought to be the lingering soul of the tantric Singya. On nights when the moon is new and clouds shroud the fort, locals say shadows move on their own, and an oppressive force grips the air as if the curse reawakens. Even in broad daylight, visitors have experienced startling phenomena. Cameras and electronic devices are known to malfunction inexplicably on the premises. Delhi-based photographer Vikram Mehta recounted how his fully charged camera battery died in an instant as he prepared to shoot the fort's Nachi Ki Havli, Dancer's Palace. Later he found the battery completely drained for no reason. Likewise, many have found their mobile phones losing signal or power near certain structures, with no technical explanation. Some travellers who wandered into shadowy corridors claim to have felt an ice-cold touch on their shoulder or back, only to turn and find nobody there. In other cases, people report hearing a faint whisper in their ear or a giggle emanating from an empty room. Importantly, such stories aren't limited to one or two accounts. Over the years, hundreds of visitors have logged eerily similar descriptions. Here are some of the most frequently reported paranormal happenings. At night, villagers hear veiled music, tabla drums, and women's anklet bells, Bhangarh, from within the fort when no one is there. Day visitors sometimes catch echoing footsteps or voices in the empty marketplace. Many feel a presence, watching or following them. Some have seen fleeting shadow figures or a woman-like silhouette near the princess's palace chambers. Visitors often experience dizziness, nausea, or panic attacks in certain parts of the fort, feelings which vanish once outside the fort's gates. Cameras, flashlights, and phones tend to die or glitch unexpectedly on site. Temperature drops in isolated rooms, unexplained breezes, and even the sensation of being touched or pushed by invisible hands have all been reported by those who dare to explore alone. Professional ghost hunters and paranormal researchers have taken note of Bhangarh's reputation and occasionally conducted investigations with special permission, as overnight stays are illegal. Some teams claim to have recorded unexplained thermal readings and electromagnetic anomalies inside the fort's depths. A few investigators even captured faint audio recordings. What they suggest could be distant voices or crying. Skeptics, on the other hand, point out that Bhangarh's eerie atmosphere has perfectly natural contributors. The fort's ancient stone architecture, creates odd acoustics that can distort sounds and make soft noises travel in bewildering ways. Its location at a valley edge invites strong winds that howl through empty windows, possibly accounting for the strange moaning noises. Geologists note that the area's rocky terrain can produce low-frequency vibrations, infrasound, that induce feelings of unease or dread in humans, a possible explanation for the anxiety people feel. And of course, the power of suggestion cannot be understated. Knowing Bhangarh's ghostly legends might prime visitors to interpret any flicker of shadow or gust of wind as something supernatural. Yet, despite rational explanations, the haunted lore of Bhangarh thrives. The local villagers treat these stories with respect, almost as a part of their cultural heritage. Elders in neighbouring hamlets recount the legend of Princess Ratnavati and the Sadhu's curse as if they happened yesterday, and they often insist that certain mysteries are not to be meddled with. Priests have reportedly attempted rituals to lift the curse or pacify the spirits, but to no avail. It's common to find small offerings, flowers, incense, sweets, left in the fort's temples by visitors and locals, gestures meant to appease unsettling souls. Nearby, before guides led curious tourists into particularly dark sections of the palace, they might utter a quiet prayer or blessing. Bhangarh Fort today is a paradox, a majestic relic of Rajasthan's royal past, and an enduring magnet for ghost stories. In the bright Rajasthan sun, its sandstone walls and ruined gates stand as a monument to 16th century glory. But as the evening approaches, the same ruins transform into a stage for the paranormal, where every rustle of wind or silhouette in the moonlight feeds into this legend.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-in and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
Between vacations, errands, and everyday summer chaos, sticking to your health goals can be tough. Luckily, Thrive Market does the hard work for you. We're the online healthy grocery store that cuts out the junk ingredients and delivers high-quality groceries right to your door. From low-sugar beach snacks to organic grill night staples, no matter your health goal, we make shopping healthy a breeze. Go to thrivemarket.com/podcast for 30% off your first order and a free $60 gift.
Welcome back to Listen to Your Heart. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Jerry's heart.
Today's topic, Repatha, Evolocumab. Heart, why'd you pick this one?
Well, Jerry, for people who have had a heart attack, like us, diet and exercise might not be enough to lower the risk of another one.
Okay.
To help know if we're at risk, we should be getting our LDL-C, our bad cholesterol, checked, and talking to our doctor.
I'm listening.
And if it's still too high, Repatha can be added to a statin to lower our LDL-C and our heart attack risk.
Guess it's time to ask about Repatha.
Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site.
Listen to your heart.
Ask your doctor about Repatha. Learn more at repatha.com or call 1-844-REPATHA.
Ooh, what a spooky place.
Very.
Very, very spooky. And those poor lads who got stuck and then all got run over. I don't know if that is true or just an urban legend, but it doesn't sound very smart
Nah.
to go visiting at night when you're told to stay out of there. Just want to talk about infrasound a little bit now. Do you know what infrasound is?
Sound, cuz.
It is sound, yeah. But it's a frequency.
But it hurts your ears and makes your eardrum bleed.
No. Because you can't actually hear it, but what it does is it gives you a really, really uncomfortable feeling.
Only dogs can hear it.
Quite possibly.
Because I heard about that. There's like sound. Humans can't hear it, but only dogs can.
There are sounds, yeah, certainly high-pitched sounds. And infrasounds on a frequency that human ears can't pick this sound up. But what it can do is make you feel really, really uncomfortable. And you can get it in places like where there are train tracks and things like that. So I just want to say, I'm not having any of it. People keep claiming hauntings on infrasound and I'm not having it. If a place is haunted, it's haunted. It's not infrasound, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just stating that because that's how I feel about it. Don't ruin my fun.
Hello. Well, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed and we'll catch up with you again soon.
We will indeed. We will catch you again tomorrow. And I just want to say, we are now going into, for the next 4 weeks, Season of the Witch, because you guys know how much I love harvest season and all of those spooky things that happen around September. So I thought, let's just do a month of witchy, harvesty stuff and call it Season of the Witch. So that'll be running this month, but it will be our normal episodes, but it will run the theme of those normal episodes. So we'll have witches on the main episode. Then we will have extras the same. The Reddit episodes will be about witches and witchcraft and people's sort of experiences with that. And then we will look at a haunted place that is associated with witchcraft as well. Because I just feel we need it before we go into proper spooky season.
Yeah, cuz.
I'm so excited. Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.